today we're going to learn how to make a weaving out of paper. So for our weaving in paper, we need a piece of construction paper, one piece, one color, and then some strips of construction paper of different colors that you'd like. So we start with this piece of construction paper, and we want to fold it in half like a book, taking the short edge to the other short edge. We don't want to bring our long edges together for this because our strips are going to go this way. So you're going to fold this in half, line those edges up. When they're good and even, I'm going to hold that down and then smooth out and make my fold. So now I've got a little piece of paper that looks like a book. I'm going to take a pencil here and I'm going to draw a line across the top where the open edges are, not near the fold, but up here where the open edges are. Nice straight line, about 1 inch wide, all the way across the paper. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut from the folded edge up to that line, and then I'll stop. So cut, and stop. We'll move on down to the next one. Cut, and stop. Cut, and stop. Cut, stop. Cut, stop. Cut, stop. I'll cut one more and stop. So now I have this paper, kind of looks like a skirt, little line skirt, but this is now my loom for weaving. What you weave on is called a loom. When you have a loom, let's open this up. The loom has different parts, and this part of the loom, these pieces that are going to go up and down, are called my warp, and then these strips that I'm going to weave in are called my weft. So now I'm going to start weaving. I've got my setup, I've got my weft, my warp, my weft pieces. I'm going to start weaving. So weaving is when you go over and under your warp strings with your weft pieces. So I'm going to start by going over this piece and then under the second piece, over the third, under the next one, over, under, over, under. I have to pick up those pieces to make them fit in there. They're not going to be just, they're not just going to weave themselves. You have to do it. You have to make it work for you. So now this next row, you can use the same color weft paper, or you could change. I've got some different colors, so I'm going to maybe make a pattern. So I'm going to do a different pattern now. Instead of going over like I did on this one, I'm going to go under this first one. And then over, and then under. Over, pick it up, go under, over, pick it up, go under, and then pull it through until they're even. And I push that down. And I've got a little checkerboard started. Now a lot of times we make the mistake of doing the same thing on the next row when we start a new row. I see this happen a lot. So you can see these two rows are the same. So what happens when I push this down is it just covers up the one I just did. I don't want that to happen. So that one's not right. I have to take that blue one out and then do it again. So my next row is going to match this row. It doesn't need to match this row. So my pattern was over, under. This one's going to be over that one. So over, pick up the next one and go under, over, under, all the way to the end. I'm not skipping any. I'm not going over or under 2 or 3. I do something with each warp piece that I come to. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. And I'm going to do this all the way to the top.